It's all about praying for the dead. Protestantism either lives or dies based on whether or not this single belief is beneficial and true. It is why Luther took 7 books out of the only known complete Bible, because in one of those books, it says that it is a good and wholesome thought to pray for the dead. He knew that if it was beneficial to pray for the dead, then they must not be in heaven or hell where prayers would make no difference. Let's unpack this further. Catholics believe that the place outside of heaven and hell, where souls destined for heaven are cleansed of any effects of sin on their soul, including any remaining desire to sin, is a place called purgatory. But this video isn't about purgatory per se. The main point is that all Christians, up until about the founding of Protestantism, believed that it was beneficial to the dead that we prayed for them. But why? Early Christianity held a unanimous belief that there was an intermediate state separate from heaven and hell. Whether it was paradise or Abraham's bosom or Hades or Gehenna was debated. But believing, like Protestants, that there was no intermediate step, no one. Prayers for the dead were universally said because the resurrection of the deceased and the final judgment were still to come, and they believed the dead were still part of the Christian community. If you have a Protestant in your life who is questioning your faith, purgatory will definitely be one of the beliefs they attack. Before you defend the specifics of purgatory, ask them, when did Christians first start denying the benefits of praying for the dead? And if the near unanimous consensus was to pray for the dead, why did they do this? Get them to first admit, or at least be informed, that their rejection of praying for the dead is not aligned with Christianity until the Protestant heresy. And praying for the dead destroys the Protestant view of justification. Protestants believe that justification is where God declares a person righteous, like a judge declaring a person innocent. To a Protestant, the process of being made righteous has no bearing on whether you get into heaven or not. At death, you are automatically made righteous. In this heretical belief system, praying for the dead is meaningless. What basically all Christians did for 1,000 years was meaningless. That's what you must believe to be a Protestant. Not to mention how sad it is for them to miss an opportunity to help their deceased loved ones. Let's help them help their deceased loved ones.